you, Kathleen. One of the values we've found in advanced clubs is having extra evaluation so that you get broader perspective and a more concentrated effort on your presentation. Eric Winger is the VP of PR for Silicon Forest Toastmasters in Beaverton, Oregon. When he took over the role, he found the club's LinkedIn group abandoned and unloved. Through persistence and patience, and more than a little luck, Eric found a way to make his club's LinkedIn presence vibrant and active in the social media world. Today, he will share super secret pro tips to help your club's lonely LinkedIn page find love. Join me in welcoming Eric with his speech titled, "The Missing Link, Growing Your Club on LinkedIn."
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I hope you can see my screen right now. If you can see my screen, could you give me some sort of indication? That's what I needed. I needed positive reassurance. We're here at Toastmasters. We're going to learn about social media. And as the fine introduction was read, you'll probably notice that I didn't come in as a LinkedIn expert. I came in virtually knowing nothing about LinkedIn. As PR last fall, a VP of PR, I discovered, hey, we have this LinkedIn presence, wonderful. But it was dead, abandoned. There was cobwebs and dead animals skewed all over it. It stunk, it was terrible. So my job was to resurrect it. And I've learned a few things along the way that I want to share with you tonight. So how do you put your club on LinkedIn in a way that is effective? Let's start. Let's click on the link. First of all, let me clear up a misconception. I hear the word social media all the time. We say it all the time, but social media is not equal to all media. Just because I say social media doesn't mean that they're all the same. They aren't all the same. In fact, they are quite a bit different. So therefore, LinkedIn is not equal to Facebook. It's not equal to Nextdoor. It's not Eventbrite. It is not Twitter. It is not WeChat. They're different. They are different beasts. So I'm going to focus on LinkedIn tonight. So don't think that this is going to be exactly replicatable for Facebook or any of the other social media. It's not. Knowing that as PR is helpful. So where do we start? We have to know about a certain thing. When I got to my club's social media LinkedIn presence, we had a LinkedIn group. LinkedIn groups are not equal to LinkedIn pages. They are completely different. And there is a big advantage in having a page because that's what we want. See the arrows? That's the page. Do you want to do that? Not the group. Why? Share. LinkedIn groups are closed private groups that are just for internal communication with the members. Pages, though, are shareable. You can spread the love to your community and way beyond, out into the entire world, and other people can share your stuff. So you want a page. You want a LinkedIn company page. Okay, you say, Eric, I'm going to go to LinkedIn right now and I'm going to do something. Oh my God, it's going to be great. And you go to LinkedIn and it goes, looks like this. It's everything. Look at all this. There's junk everywhere and you don't even know where to start. So let me give you the starting point. The starting point is right there in the corner. You see the circle? Right up there. This little button is your entry point because that will, you click that and it does this. Well, there's still more junk on there. Lots of junk on there. So how do we narrow it down? Right at the bottom. Create a company page. That's your input. That's your starting point. If you know that. You're not seeing it?
Oh.
You lost the whole thing or just?
We're on slide 1.
Help me out here. Can you not see my slides?
We're on
we
slide 1.
We can see the slides, but you're on slide 1.
You're kidding me.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, evaluators recognize competent performance in the slides. Technology sucks. No, I work in technology. All right, let's try this again. All righty, so you saw, can you see, we're gonna do it the old fashioned way. Anybody want to back this guy up? Okay, can you see that? Can you see the front slide? Can you see that?
I see a white screen, Eric.
Oh,
Are you sharing the right window?
I am. I will start again. Let's try it again. We're just going to go with a very lousy presentation then. All right. Can you see something that says LinkedIn company page?
Not currently.
Oh, geez. No. All right. How about right now? Can you see LinkedIn company page?
We can see a different screen.
Okay. Can you? No, you can't see that.
Like the LinkedIn passcode is what we're looking at.
The LinkedIn passcode. Can you see a LinkedIn
The
page
meeting.
now? How about that? Can you see that? A LinkedIn page with an in by it.
We're seeing the instructions for joining the Zoom meeting, and we're seeing also a all your applications.
Don't worry, we have a moment, Eric. Just take your time.
Trying to upload it again.
How about that guy?
Yep.
You got it,
screen?
Eric. You're back on
Okay.
track. You're doing amazing.
All right. Oh, don't worry. I'm not nervous about it because what I got to say is so amazing that you guys are just going to hang with me. Even if I shut the camera off and ran away, you would hang with me for hours because this is so good. Okay. So quickly, we got a company page out here. We're going to create it. You're going to go up there to the top of the work screen where it says work, right at the top of LinkedIn, where the big circle is. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to take you to a screen that says this. Voila. Then you are going to do a create company page. That's the magic. That's the magic right there because that's shareable. That is shareable out in the world. All right. Now, with this knowledge, I'm going to back up again because my presentation is completely failing here with all the slides. Imagine for a minute, this is where I stop the share. Imagine for a minute that you have gone out, you've created a company page, you have this thing in front of you, but you got only part of the way. You've got to make this thing appealing. You got to make it look professional. This is LinkedIn. People go looking for jobs here. So you've got to do a few other things. And that's what I want to help you with most tonight, because there's a lot of instructions on creating a company page out there. Let's go on. How do you make your LinkedIn page good? You got to be professional. You got to be professional. If it doesn't look professional, it's not going to work. So what do you do? Oh, this is just awful. Help me out here, guys. Come on. Be good tech. All right. Put a header out there. Put a header on it that looks professional. Include people. Put people on it. Everything you do on social media is about people. We are people. Put the people on there. Look, there are real people on our page at Silicon Forest. This is what your page is going to look like too. All right. Make sure Toastmasters is clearly displayed. Make sure they know who you are, because somebody's going to drop in and wonder. Also, make sure your club name is prominent. Make sure the club name is prominent. Then your time that you meet. That's basic information, but in marketing and PR, you've really got to be cognizant that people don't know who you are. You know who you are, I know who you are, but they don't know who you are. So be professional. This is what the header of my page looks like that I created for Silicon Forest. I think you guys can do even better. Now, why do you want to look professional? Because you need something very important. You need followers. You see that big circle right there? Followers. You got to have them. Without the followers, you're not going to get as much love. So how do you build followers? Suggestions. Cool content delivered daily, in quotes. Doesn't mean you have to go out every day and create and send content, but there is amazing content out there for you to produce. Let me give you some ideas on creating content for LinkedIn. What is cool content? Pictures, pictures of people. We're all like kids. We love pictures. Kaisi. Helpful tips for speaking. Funny stuff. If you got some good, amusing stuff, people love to laugh. How about invitations to your meetings? Tell them how to get to your meetings. Put those out there in different ways and be creative. And videos. Videos do attract interest. Now, where do I get the content, you ask? Haha, thank you for asking. Oh, Toastmasters. Toastmasters. If you know these guys called Toastmasters, you have resources. Notice on the Toastmasters page that I've got a little cutout of. You've all been there, you've all logged in, but you may not have clicked resources. Click on resources. Two big ones, brand portal and video library. There is so much content that you can share that looks professional and will attract a professional audience. It's all there. Dig through it. You'll be amazed. Where else do I get content? I go to Toastmasters magazine. You know that thing we get in our inbox? The thing that we say, I'm going to read it this month, and then we don't. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And it's amazing because you got to go share something with somebody else. And lo and behold, you learn something along the way. Find articles in there to share. It's just fantastically full of information. How about club meeting pictures? This is from our open house in January. I doctored up just a touch. Club meeting pictures got real people. Fantastic stuff. This thing, I don't know, got hundreds of views. And why? Because it's us. Oh yeah, and we had Bernie in there too, and his mittens. But it got a lot of attention. And finally, how about member testimonials? This is a series that I put together at the end of the year called Reflections 2020. And we just got about 8 or 9 members, and we just spit out a quote and we put a picture on it, and look, a real Toastmaster live and in person. Well, maybe not live, but not in person either, but it was a picture of a real Toastmaster. That's kind of like the real thing. So testimonials. Okay. Now, where do your followers hide? You say, oh, Eric, I know I'm on to followers, but where do I find them? Ah, good question. Good question. Your own LinkedIn network. Go ask people that you know on LinkedIn who are nice people and say, hey, I got this new page. Would you mind following it, please? I need some love. Go ask. I probably get 10 or 15 just asking my friends, would you like this stuff? Other Toastmasters, ask your fellow Toastmasters to help. Go follow this page. That's all they have to do. Click a button, follow. And finally, PR Masters. PR Masters, that's us right here. That's the great thing about this group, is that you'll get a whole group of people who are willing to follow your page, like your stuff, share your posts, spread the love. Talk to us. That's where the real value of this guy is, this club that we're trying to charter. A lot of values. Okay, now I promised you those super secret pro tips. This is one of the most amazing secrets that I discovered along my journey. Your club, you have to market to your club. You have to persuade them to help you by liking and following, sharing, joining, getting networks, talking about leads. You've got to market to them. Think in terms of marketing. Yes, they're your friends, but think in terms of marketing. Are you marketing to them, or are you just hoping that they'll just do stuff because you're such a nice person? Well, I'll give you a hint. I'm a nice person, but they still don't listen to what I say. But when I market to them, it's amazing what happened. But that's a secret. Don't tell them what you're doing. Otherwise it'll blow it all over the place, all gone. All right, now what do the followers do? You say, I got all these followers, I got cool content, I got all this amazing page. What do the followers do? Oh, share. We share once again. Bingo. It's all about the share. It's all about getting that share out there, getting your stuff out there, getting the invites. Okay. One more super duper secret pro tip. And this is the one that saved me. This is the one that saved me from surefire depression. Don't do this alone. Don't go it alone. Find somebody in your club who likes to do this or will do it with you. Find another group of people. Find the PR masters. Make sure that they talk to us. We'll help you out. But it's really depressing when you put all this work into a page and nobody likes it, nobody follows. So get some help. Make it a club project. Make it a however you want to do it, but don't go it alone. So real fast in the summary, create a company page on LinkedIn, make it look professional, cool content delivered daily, get followers and share. And finally, thank you for putting up with this wonderfully lousy presentation. I do appreciate it. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm much better in person than on video. So if you got any questions, give me a holler. I'll put my LinkedIn profile out in the chat too. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Eric. Part of this whole process is having those tech troubles and dancing our way through them. Always an adventure. Madam Timer, can I have 1 minute on the clock? This is a period to share with Eric things that he did well in the chat and maybe some constructive ideas for how he could make his presentation even better. It's something that I do in my club, and people put a lot of work into these presentations. So really getting a lot of evaluation is something that is quite valuable to them, and to hear from the audience what you liked, what he should keep, what's one thing he could do to improve. 1 minute on the